Welcome to our latest Wandering Walks of Wonder campus tour. Today we're headed to Southern Illinois University in Carbondale, Illinois. Southern Illinois University, better known as SIU, is a public research university located here in Carbondale. The school was founded in 1869 and is the oldest and flagship campus of the Southern University system. What started as a small teacher training school known back in the day as a normal college has grown into a major research institution that attracts students from all 50 states and over 100 countries. Today, SIU offers programs in a wide range of disciplines, from the arts and sciences to engineering, aviation, medicine, and law. In 1943, it was granted limited university status, and by 1950, it was offering graduate degrees. A few years later, in 1957, SIU expanded to a separate campus in Edwardsville, Illinois. The first building that we see on our tour, and also the oldest building on campus, is Altgeld Hall, which was built in 1896. Originally, Altgeld Hall housed a library, science laboratories, such things as physics, chemistry, and biology, a gymnasium, and even had a bowling alley. Today, the building has been remodeled and is now home for the SIU School of Music. Wheeler Hall was dedicated in June of 1904 and was the third building added to the campus, and was also at one time the first standalone library here at the institution. Originally, the library held about 18,000 volumes of material, including reading periodicals and much more. It also had rooms for the Young Men's and Young Women's Christians Association. But by 1956, the library grew and expanded, and Morris Library was completed, which we'll see here in just a little bit. Today, the building holds administrative offices as well as the Department of Foreign Languages and Literatures. Dorothy R. Davies Hall is one of the original 8 buildings on SIU's old campus and has been around for over a century, marking its centennial here in 2025. The hall is named in honor of Dr. Dorothy R. Davies, a pioneering physical educator who spent 35 years leading women's physical education at SIU. The building itself was constructed in 1895 and cost about $60,000 at the time, and originally housed a gymnasium, museum, and various societal halls. It served as the heart of physical education here at SIU, home to both men's and women's physical education programs, as well as the women's intercollegiate athletics department. The statue here is of Delete W. Morris, who became president of the university in 1949. He served for 22 years as president, but more importantly saw a massive expansion of academic programs, student housing, and campus facilities. Under his leadership, SIU transformed from a small regional college into the nationally recognized university that it is today. The construction of Shryack Auditorium began in 1916 and was completed in 1918 with a speech by former U.S. President William Howard Taft at the historic event that opened the auditorium as a cultural centerpiece. The building is named in honor of Henry William Shryack, the university's 5th president. The capacity of the auditorium is about 1,200 people inside, and it's one of the finest performing art spaces in Southern Illinois. It's the go-to venue for orchestras, operas, choirs, theater production, guest lectures, and ceremonies. Built in 1908, Allen Building is one of the university's early buildings. It's named after Robert Allen, the first principal of the institution, then known as Southern Illinois Normal University, who was the leader or principal of the institution from 1874 to 1892. This building houses the central administrative offices for the School of Art, Architecture, and Design. It's a creative hub for art education and art history programs, studios for drawing and painting, and much more. Anthony Hall was built in 1913 as the university's very first women's residence hall, initially accommodating about 75 female students. It was named in honor of the famed women's rights activist Susan B. Anthony. In the 1960s, the building was converted to administrative offices and now houses the office of the chancellor, provost, as well as multiple vice chancellors. The Parkinson Laboratory Building is named after Daniel B. Parkinson, who joined the university's founding faculty in 1874. He taught sciences and became the fourth president of the university in 1897. Anthony Hall has long served as the home of the geology department and remains central to earth sciences education at SIU. Outside the building, the dinosaur footprint walkways lead visitors to the geology department, visually representing the building's focus and inviting curiosity about earth sciences. The Student Services Building officially opened in October of 2013. This three-story and four-story limestone building was conceived as a unified front door for campus, kind of a one-stop service hub designed to consolidate scattered administrative offices into a centralized student-focused facility. Inside are undergraduate admissions, the register offices, financial aid, university housing offices, as well as other different programs. We're now walking past the building known as the Student Center. The Student Center officially opened its doors with a dedication ceremony in June of 1961, marking the launch of what would become a central gathering place for students. It was expanded in the 1970s as well as continues to grow throughout the years. The Student Center is more than just a building, though. It's an all in one destination that supports every aspect of student life. Inside are dining options from various cafeterias, including a Starbucks a store as well as a bookstore. There's also a 16-lane bowling alley, a video arcade, billiards area, comfy lounging spaces with big screen TVs, and many other services, including meeting rooms for student organizations and much more. The James W. Neckers building is home to the College of Science, including several of its departments like chemistry and biochemistry, mathematics, and physics. The roof of the Neckers building is an astronomy observation deck on which the physics department hosts free public astronomy observations throughout the year for students, faculty, staff, and the community. Ahead of us is Saluki Stadium, which seats about 15,000 people and is home of the Saluki football team. Saluki Stadium hosted its first game in September of 2010 with a blowout victory to a sellout crowd. One interesting note about the field itself is it's the same top-of-the-line turf that's used at Gillette Stadium, home for the New England Patriots. Across the street from Saluki Stadium is the Banterra Center, which is home to women's volleyball as well as men's and women's basketball teams. It was originally built in 1964. The arena was renovated in 2010 and has a seating capacity of about 8,000 people. The Applied Sciences and Arts building is home to the College of Applied Sciences and Art, which houses the School of Architecture, Allied Health, and Information Systems, as well as other programs like dental hygiene, electronic systems technology, healthcare management, mortuary science and funeral services, radiological sciences, and more. Inside the building is a dental clinic that provides services by dental hygiene students to the students and communities. Being that Illinois is a large agricultural state, it's not surprising that we see an agricultural school that's very large here at SIU. The agricultural building that we see in front of us is home of the College of Agricultural Sciences, which offers degrees in agribusiness economics, animal sciences, food and nutrition, forestry, plant and soil sciences, hospitality, and tourism. The classrooms and office building also include newly renovated food science laboratories and also include a green wolf and a green wall that serve as space saving and eco-friendly plant growing labs. Forestry students use the surrounding woods for outdoor lab classes. If you walk along some of the trees here, it's kind of hard to see, but I took a look at them when I was going through. There are various QR codes on some of the tree that help identify what type of tree that is. We're now passing by one of three life sciences buildings. The Life Sciences Buildings complex houses the departments of microbiology, plant biology, and zoology, all within the College of Science and the Department of Psychology from the College of Liberal Arts. These buildings primarily serve as research space and contain various laboratories and such things as electron microscopes, as well as offices and classrooms. The building also houses biological sciences programs and also degrees in fishery, aquaculture, and aquatic sciences. Across the street is the Communications Building, which is home to the College of Mass Communication and Media Arts. Here you can find programs in cinema and photography, the School of Journalism, and radio, television, and digital media. These programs utilize state-of-the-art industry equipment in the two television studios, and there's also newsrooms inside with audio production sites, sound and stage control rooms, and much more to support the communication students. We're now passing by Lawson Hall, which is a prominent academic building and has been here since 1965. Inside are a number of different classrooms for students. This building here to our left is Reen Hall. It's home to the College of Business and Analytics that offers programs in accounting, business and administration, economics, finance, hospitality, tourism and event management, marketing management, and more. SIU is one of the top 5% business schools worldwide. The third floor of the hall holds the Burnell D. Craft Trading Floor, which features classroom space as well as a direct data feed stocks ticker for students to practice being traders. The WAM Education Building houses the administrative offices for the College of Education and Human Services, as well as the departments of curriculum and instruction. The WAM building is home to the teacher education program, which, remember, is how the school originally started way back in the late 1800s. Morris Library contains over 3 million books, 200,000 ebooks, and 43,000 current periodicals. There's also maps, DVDs, recordings, and much more inside. Also inside the library is the Morris Library Special Collection that houses a treasure trove of university and other archives, manuscripts, as well as rare materials. Students, faculty, online resources, and other people use the databases and material to support their research inside the library. The library itself also houses the university's honors programs, the writing center, a math lab, student support services, testing centers, and much more. Building that we see in front of us is the Coal Research Center, which serves as a hub for interdisciplinary research in coal and energy technologies. Constructed in 1954, Pulliam Hall originally housed the University School, a laboratory type school for training future educators. This facility provided practical teaching experience for students in the College of Education. In the mid 20th century, the building was repurposed as a physical education area featuring a gym and 2 swimming pools. But due to aging infrastructure in 2014, the building itself underwent significant renovations and now serves as the School of Art and Design program here on SIU's campus. The old Baptist Foundation building, also known as Doyle Hall, was constructed in 1940 by the Illinois Baptist Association. Originally, it served as a chapel, offices, cafeteria, and men's dormitory. In 1964, Southern Illinois University acquired the property, and following extensive renovations, the building was repurposed to house the School of Music. It provides space for faculty offices, classrooms, and rehearsal areas today. At roughly the same length as the Titanic and one of the largest buildings on campus, Fanner Hall is hard to miss. Its distinctive architectural style, which is known as brutalism, was popular in the mid to late 20th century and even garnered Fanner Hall an award. Today, it's home to the College of Liberal Arts and houses 18 academic departments in the arts, humanities, and social sciences programs, and offers a wide degree of majors, minors, and certificate programs. On the north end of the building, kind of where we're walking past right now, is the University Museum, which houses a little more than 70,000 items. It's a free museum and has a number of new exhibits throughout the year. I hope you've enjoyed this Wandering Walks of Wonder tour here on the campus of Southern Illinois University in Carbondale. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you on our next Wandering Walks of Wonder adventure. Take care now. Bye-bye.